gonna be okay. I wish I could go back, cause I'd change every single word and every mistake. Still can't let you go. I can't let you go. Even though I know you're never coming back home. Hey, I hate the fact I don't hear a thing when I call your name. All the memories that the silence brings. Remember when we used to pick flowers for decorating back at your place? But now the only flowers are flowers that I've been laying down on your grave. Still can't let you go. I can't let you go. Even though I know you're never coming back. Remember when you told me you thought that everything was gonna be okay? Still can't let you go.
くーちゃんもお座りして、お座りして、はい、お座り、そうそうそうそう、お座りよ。で、はい、どうぞ。 う